right now. A very important game here for one team to really add to their win tally in this tournament. And as well, Perpetual Help, they played earlier. So again, fatigue may play a factor compared to LaSalle, who are playing the first game of the tournament. Of the day.
De La Salle University, they currently have a 1-2 card, I believe. So does the Perpetual Help Altas. Winner, most likely than not, will be the third placer, with Adamson having one more game tomorrow with a 2-1 card. The fourth placer will be either one of those two teams again who will lose this game. But important things to note, for Perpetual Help, Mark Gojo Cruz, LA Casinillo, that entire group, they got to get themselves going. The perimeter has to get going in this one if they want to have a chance against De La Salle.
Yeah, Jeff, that is a secret formula for the University of Perpetual Help. Only Galsano was in the scoring, leading the team in scoring their previous game. Again, for them to have a chance in this game, they need more from their guards in LA Casinillo, Mark Gojo Cruz, and Realen Maglupay.
Now for De La Salle, we know the recipe. It's Mason Amos, JC Macalalag, Boyce Marasigan, and of course, the Cool Cub Jacob Cortez. But a spark plug that they found in their last game, the Gilas new 18 star, their newest recruit, their blue chip recruit, Joaquin Tavera.
Great game from the backcourt of La Salle. Jeff Cortez led the team in scoring at 24 points, but it was Tavera in that second half, really providing a spark for De La Salle in that to really help them pull away against Team UAC. Expect Mason Amos to really have a bounce-back game after finishing last game with a goose egg.
This one is going to be a good one, folks. UAP versus NCAA. De La Salle versus the Altas. We'll be right back. One bat na lang. One bat. One bar.
MBM Construction, NLB Construction, B-Shine Pharma, Kingsfield Rice Solutions, Wellmar Merchandising, Lux Production. Platinum sponsors: Big City Design and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corp, Cal's Poultry, Shuffles, FNE Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Lantanan Park, JP Orleans and Realty Development Corporation, Civic Merchandising Inc., Megagold Construction and Development, Aviscor Motor Inc., Capiz Electric Cooperative Inc., BY & Sons Trading Inc., Dolce Via Beauty, Solid Motorcycle Distributor Inc., Historia Forest Garden. Other sponsors: PCPPI Iloilo, San Miguel Brewery Inc., Metro Rojas Water District, RV Marketing, Nature Spring, Gold's Gym, PLDT, JM Sports Apparel, Partners, Capiz Mansion Bye Bye, Aura Condotel, Aluncina, San Antonio Resort. The Rojas City Invitational Tournament 2026. Team sponsors: MBM Construction, NLB Construction, B-Shine Pharma, Kingsfield Rice Solutions, Wellmar Merchandising, Lux Production. Platinum sponsors: Big City Design and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corp, Cal's Poultry, Shuffles, FNE Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Lantanan Park, JP Orleans and
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third game of Rose City Invitational Basketball Tournament 2026. Between Perpetual Altas versus De La Salle Pre-Matchers. And now let's get the players first. From Perpetual Altas, starter number 7, Ray Allen Maglupay. Number 7, Jacob Cruz. Number 8, Ove Castillo. Number 9, Sean Ugo. Number 10, Alice Urba. Number 11, and center number 77, Sama Gagate. And Coach Thomas Robertson, the tournament referees Todd Thomas, and Commissioner Mike Curtis, and Minor Cody Altas, and Executive Director, Mr. Mickey Divas.
Back live for this one, folks. Welcoming everybody back live to the Rcit Invitational Tournament. Javit Quininola, Derek Quininola, NCAA versus the UAAP, folks. The Altas versus the Dlsu Green Archers. The Altas actually played earlier versus Adamson. And now they're going up against the pride of the UAAP. Seven Gagate out on the court. Jason Seibel, LeBron James Daep, Earl Abadam, and JC Macalalag. Meanwhile, it's JM Talabot, Aris Borja, L.A. Casanillo, Mark Gojo Cruz, and Ray Adam Maglupay for Coach Olsen Rosella and the Altas. Ball controlled by Dlsu Green Archers. Both teams kind of need a victory here. They're both, LaSalle is 1-1, the Altas are 1-2. Big implications because of the standings.
Yeah, Jeff, an interesting look here from LaSalle. Kulang, Amos, and Cortez all started this game off the bench. Okay, now. Check.
Technical difficulties, we'll work it out. L.A. Casanillo now with a rock. Ray Adam Maglupay, Tolabot with it. Daep on him. Borja holding the basketball. Gagate. What a screen that time. That should be a traveling violation on Borja. And it is called. Good preview to this matchup. Jacob Cortez, averaging 17.5 points throughout this tournament. He is flanked by Moses Kulang. Angelo Elzano, 11.67, and Mark Gojo Cruz averaging 9 points a game for the Altas. It's going to be very interesting to see how they continue to provide the scoring punch for Coach Olsen Rosella in this tournament. Meanwhile, Moses Kulang averaging a double-double in this tournament, 13 and 12. Beats all rebounders average-wise. The kick to the wing, one more pass as Macalalag steps in closer, jump shot, unable to get it to go. Gojo Cruz soars for the rebound. Great effort that time from Mark Gojo Cruz. Out up top, they go to Maglupay. Pressure by JC Macalalag. Borja, center of the floor. Looking for the handoff. Casanillo fires the top of the key three. Got it to go. L.A. Casanillo. The Ateneo de Cebu product. What's the Altas on the board first? Seibel, Abadam now with it. Abadam attacks, Abadam dives, nowhere to go. Looking for the kick out. Seibel with it. Gojo Cruz, 10 on the shot clock. Seibel steps back. Abadam has daylight, fires a three. Bit too strong that time by Earl Abadam.
Check.
Derek, both teams, again, 1-1 for LaSalle, 1-2 for the Altas. Big implications in terms of the standings.
Yeah, Jeff, both teams desperate for a win here. If LaSalle's going to pick up the victory, expect them to really use their size with Amos and Kulang there in the front court. If you're the Perpetual Help Altas, you have to rely on your backcourt and three-point shooting to try and make this a more interesting elimination tournament as we head to the playoffs.
Seibel the spin. Got to the tip. Dive the rebound. Aggressive LeBron James Daep. That's correct, Derek. Whoever wins, they put themselves in a better position to move on to the finals. As we move on to the semifinals, a hook pass by Abadam to Macalalag. Bad pass. Ball will go down the other way to the Perpetual Help Altas. By the way, folks, this game is brought to you by our team sponsors: MBM Construction, backing Brian Colonel Basketball; NLB Construction, backing UAC Keysboro; B-Shine Pharma, backing Adamson University; Kingsfield Rice Solution, backing De La Salle University; Wellmar Merchandising and Lux Production, backing the University of Perpetual Help Altas; Seibel the kick to the corner. Back up they go to Seibel. Seibel will set the table for the Dlsu Green Archers. Against Gojo Cruz. Seibel fires a three. Gojo Cruz may have landed nearly on Jason Seibel. Altas now with the basketball. Borja up top. Lagate gives him space. The cut by Gojo Cruz. Dumping it inside to Casinillo. Casinillo powers his way in for two. L.A. Casinillo strong on the attack. Deep inside. L.A. Casinillo. Contact and one.
Great start here, Jeff, for the Altas, led by their captain, L.A. Casinillo, with a quick 5 points.
5-0 should be the score. Let's see if we get more information on the score table, but great start by the Altas. We'll be right back. Is that good? Back live for this one, folks. L.A. Casinillo off to a good start here, Derek. We talked about their perimeter needing to really power the Altas. L.A. Casinillo wasting no time.
Again, Jeff, very aggressive here to start off the ball game. He hit that three early, which gave him confidence, and on the previous possession, a very strong drive to the rim.
Diab, tough shot, fading away, got it to go. LeBron James Diab, one of their highly touted prospects when they recruited him from a year ago. Going to be a big year for LeBron Diab. As Borja now with the basketball. Looking for Mark Gojo Cruz. The screen by Borja. Tolabot wants to go downstairs to Borja. Makalalag right there. Gojo Cruz pumps a deep three. But too strong. Fight for the basketball. It's Abadam. Abadam. As the Altas get back defensively. Cortez with it. Casinillo on him. Cortez sees an advantage. Shot clock reads 15. Cortez dribbling wizardry by Jacob Cortez. Nowhere to go. Nearly turned over. The ball will stay on this side of the floor. Derek Jacob Cortez looking like it wants to get started here early. Very important for Dlsu as well to make sure Jacob Cortez is constantly involved in whatever they do in the half court.
That's what he did in the previous game, Jeff, against UAC. A very aggressive Jacob Cortez will only mean positive things for LaSalle.
Casinillo on Cortez. Shot clock reads 2, reads 1. Cortez, a prayer unanswered. Dlsu asking for a foul, none called. Topex Robinson cannot believe the no call.
Oh yeah, he is on the floor right now, Jeff. Bleeding that 3-point attempt from Cortez.
He is kind of correct. That looked like it was landing spot. The referees, Topex really pleading his case. Trying to have somebody listen to whoever will be a willing ear from the referee side.
Sure, Topex Robinson, they can't review anything because they didn't call anything.
He feels very strongly about the landing spot rule. Again, I do understand where he's coming from.
And it was called for a technical. And in his mind, I already got called for a technical. Might as well make the most of it right now.
So Mark Gojo Cruz will go to the line. Great start here for the Altas. They have a 1-2 card. This is their final game of the elimination round. Want to make the most of it. Trying to take down the defending champs in Dlsu. Coach Topex Robinson just very, very unhappy. Again, I understand it because that looked like it was landing.
And
didn't
to
call
their
it.
star player as well, Jeff.
Correct, Jacob Cortez, of all people, too. 9-2 is our score. Abadam.
14 on the shot clock.
Altas looked like they were going to show zone. They release it. Makalala goes baseline, kick out to Cortez, sets his feet, fires for good. Big support there. Big shot there from Jacob Cortez to start the game.
Cortez, they're rewarding his coaches, supporting him with a 3 on that possession.
They needed that kind of shot just to get themselves going.
Yeah.
Their offense was a little bit stymied to start the game. Jacob Cortez knocking in that three-pointer. Makes it 5-9 in favor still though of the Altas. Gojo Cruz, Abadam on him. Expect Gojo Cruz to see multiple defenders in this game. Makalalag, Abadam, and Marasigan looking to make his life very difficult in this one. Gojo Cruz, jump up, got it. Cortez getting clocked twice now, Derek.
Oh, yeah, Cortez is getting a beating here in the first quarter, Jeff. The landing spot rule did not benefit him there on the previous possession. There, got hit with a hard screen.
Got that deep in the paint. The kick outside to Makalalag. Diab fakes, Diab drives, Diab, and that's a foul on Aris Borja.
Lucky foul on the score of this first personal. First and perpetual.
5 minutes left to go in this one. 14 on the shot clock.
14 on the shot clock.
Cortez now with it. Casinelli on him. Diab now. Back up top they go to Cortez. 8 to work with for the Cool Cub. Cortez dribble drive. Cortez stops, fakes. One more fake. Cortez off the window. The Cool Cub cool in the paint. Patient. Got the defender up in the air. Knocking it down. Jacob Cortez. Tolabot now with it. Tolabot. Borja. Abadam. Pressure defense. Makalalag. The steal. Makalalag for 2. Swap now for Chris Robinson, trying to see what kind of combinations he can play with. What is Marasiga now out on the court? Moses Kulang comes onto the game. Mason Amos checks in. Joaquin Tovera in as well. Makalala, the lone starter in the game for Dlsu. Meanwhile, for the Altas, it's Helsano in. Dolabot stays. Doremdes now in. Sean Orgo in as well. For the Altas. Makalalag. Short on the free throw. The rebound will go to Doremdes. Doremdes picks up his dribble. Orgo. Good press break that time from the Altas. Dolabot with the basketball against Kulang. Gojo Cruz will use the screen. Elevates. Gojo Cruz able to knock it down. 13-9 now is the score. Jacob Cortez. Orgo now on him. They go to Kulang by the elbow. Dolabot on him. Cortez probing. Kick. Amos fires 3. Up. That one is gone. For Jason Amos. LaSalle finding their rhythm now in this game, folks. It's a 1-point lead for the Altas. Makalalag, 94 feet coverage on Orgo. Kulang will switch out. Talabot given daylight. Kulang defending. Talabot doesn't care. Front for the basketball. And the crowd so loud for De La Salle out here in Rojas City in the Dingoy Rojas Civic Center. Erupting almost anytime De La Salle gets a stop or a bucket. With 3:34 left to go. Derek, so far, De La Salle finding their rhythm. A big reason why the lead is now down to 1 for the Altas.
Off that landing spot rule, Jeff, where Tobias Robinson was very upset. It finally got his guys to wake up who were struggling from the field, missing their first 7 attempts.
The rebound by Amos. Orgo could not knock down the jump shot. Joaquin Tovera now in the game for De La Salle. Tovera, they'll flatten the field out for him. Tovera puts up the jumper. De La Salle now has the lead early on here in the first quarter. And the crowd lets you know how they feel about De La Salle as the Altas now look at the rebound with this possession. Elsano with it up top. Amos defends him. Orgo, the handoff is to Orgo. Good hands at the Tovera. Lozano with it. Shot clock reads 8. Orgo cuts. Kick outside Noremdes. Corner pocket triple. That is back on the rim. No. Marasigan and Cristino fighting. I believe that's Pagulayan. That is Pagulayan.
Holding now number 55.
Ball will go back to Dlsu. Kaugiran in now. Golabot will take a seat. 2:50 left to go. Despite the great start by the Altas, Derek Dlsu punching right back.
It was their guard, Jeff, and Tavera and Cortez really providing the energy and the spark for Dlsu.
Tavera now with it. They'll flatten it out once more for Tavera to operate. Tavera, stop, jump. Back hits for Joaquin Tavera, Derek. Now he's really getting comfortable in the Dlsu system. And almost any chance that he gets, Dlsu in this game, they're letting him go 1-on-1. And watch the smile and happiness of Joaquin Tavera. Upstairs they go to Kaugiran. Hand off to Orgo. Deep inside the Kaugiran on the roll. That is a foul on Joaquin Tavera.
On those two previous possessions from LaSalle, Jeff, Tavera very aggressive, looking for his shot. Was able to get to go over the slightly smaller Sean Orgo.
Ball will stay with the Altas. But Emnes will inbound. Looking for Orgo. Thought about it. Pagulayan lines up the three. That one falls for JD Pagulayan. We are tied at 16. Tavera knocked down 2 already. A pep in the step of one Joaquin Tavera. Amos. Marasigan now with it. Marasigan attacks, snatches, spins. Marasigan multiple moves. Outside it's to Cortez. Thought about a step back jumper from Jacob Cortez. Not there. But for the basketball, Kaugiran and Moses Kulang. And the foul will be called on Ralph Kaugiran.
That's going to be a tall task, Jeff, for Kaugiran and Tolabot to really try and limit Moses Kulang from attacking the offensive glass. That's where he most generates his points off his effort and hustle.
Literally tall. Yep, task. Pun intended.
And the tough task here for Perpetual Help, Jeff, is that Kulang can really shoot the basketball, as you saw it right there. So you really have to try your best, put multiple bodies to prevent Kulang, again, from scoring off second chance opportunities.
As we're at the 1 minute and 48 mark, Perpetual Help Altas shooting terrific from the field at 50%, as Kulang unable to knock down the free throw. Meanwhile, LaSalle is also shooting 50%. Great start for both teams offensively. Quality looks for their guys. As Orgo now with the basketball up top. Orgo, the screen by Lozano. The switch is Amos. They go downstairs to Lozano. Amos gets back defensively. Kulang does too. But Lozano able to flip that shot up and in. Angelo Lozano gives the Altas the lead right back.
It's been his day, Jeff, talking about Lozano. He was the leading scorer for Perpetual Help in their first game. And that time, despite the outstretched arm of Moses Kulang, still gets that shot to fall.
A 1-point lead now for the Altas. On the replay, the fake. Tough squeeze from Lozano. Somehow got it to go. As he knocks down the free throw, folks, it's a 2-point lead for the Altas. Tavera, Orgo chasing. Tavera kicks to the corner. Cortez, Orgo, great hands, great defense. Cortez skips all the way to Marasigan, corner 3, back on the rim. The rebound will go to Orgo. Great job boxing up by Ralph Kaugiran on Moses Kulang. 1 minute and 10. Orgo will set the table. They get it back to Orgo. Pagulayan thinking 3. That's up. That one was a little bit left. Cortez in transition. Outside to Amos. Loads up another 3. That one is front of the rim. No. The rebound hunted down by Bonas Marasigan. Amos with it. Orgo on him. They go inside to Moses Kulang. Kulang puts it up. That's a foul on Lozano.
Again, 2 aggressive drives there by Mason Amos, Jeff. Kulang left wide open. No choice there by the Altas but the foul.
8 left to go. Rebounding battle so far, Dlsu with 9. That's going to be a very important statistic to take note of. In their game so far, Dlsu has done such a great job of rebounding. Second effort plays, the hustle of one Moses Kulang and the rest of their squad. Despite shooting terribly the past couple of games, picked up a victory the other day. They lost to Adams on opening night. Let's see if they can pick up a W today. Old goal with it, 36 seconds left to go. Old goal, it's to Doremdes. Go get a know to get this ball off. There's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Orgo got to go here. Orgo dribble drive, jump shot. Nearly got it to go. And what is Manasigan on the rebound? 19-18 is our score. It's a 1-point lead for the Altas. Cortez will chew clock. Max Robinson barking out instructions. Amos will come to set the screen. Will fake it outside Amos. Corner, they go. Manasigan flies to the rim. Boris Manasigan hit the deck. He will draw the foul.
Garigan had a case there, Jeff. He said he just went straight up. But the refs decided to call the foul on that drive by Manasigan.
Powering his way up, Boris Manasigan. And he will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Boris Manasigan unable to knock down the first free throw. A very vital part of Coach Toprex Robinson's rotation. One of his more reliable guys who can play both ends of the floor extremely well as Manasigan's second free throw. And we are tied at 19 apiece. And that'll end the first quarter of play. The Altas, last year's third place finisher in the NCAA versus the defending champions of the UAAP. We'll be right back for the second quarter.
Live.
So the first quarter has not formally ended. Apparently they're putting back 1.8 on the clock, Derek.
Either way, Jeff, I'm sure it's still going to end in the same way of half-court heave.
Good hands by Jacob Cortez. 0.5 now left on the game clock to end the first quarter. Old goal. Count if it goes. Unable to knock it down, and that will formally end the first quarter of play. We'll be right back, folks, for the second quarter. Back live for this one, folks. Welcome to the Rojas City Invitational Tournament. You are watching from the Dingoy Rojas Civic Center, Derek. Both teams, very good offensive starts. We are tied at 19.
Both teams, Jeff, went up and down there in the first quarter. After going on an 8-0 run to start off the game, LaSalle really did a good job of managing their run. Of course, led by the backcourt of Tovera and Cortez.
Kurt Velasquez now out on the court along with JD Pagulayan, Cristino, Nuremdes, and Tulabot. Tovera now with a rock for De La Salle, but a great start for Joaquin Tovera in this game. Tovera to the corner they go to Kyle Sardon. Swinging the basketball. Morasigan wants to attack. The handoff is Sardon. Sardon jump shot in front of the rim. No, and the rebound will go to Nuremdes. Nuremdes in transition. Morasigan needs him. Cristino Amos on him. Velasquez with a rock. Attacks the baseline outside. Cristino, he'll pump with three. That's up. That's front of the rim. Yeah, they got it to go. Joaquin Tovera will soar for the rebound. Morasigan attacks, bumps, violence to the rim. Boris Morasigan with a smile on Kenji Nuremdes.
A rare smile from Boris Morasigan, Jeff.
Exactly.
A strong drive by Morasigan. You could hear the thud from here at the half court.
He plays with a lot of force, downward force, does Boris Morasigan. Gotta love the way he plays. He always plays hard, always plays with a lot of effort. That's Morasigan, unable to knock down the free throw. Kulang, Amos, Morasigan, Sardon, and Tovera. The five on the floor for Coach Topex Robinson. Morasigan. Short, rebound, fought for us, Nuremdes. Morasigan will defend. Velasquez now with it. Tulabot, who is the one who will step up for the Altas offensively with this lineup out on the court for Coach Osen Nasela. Moving the basketball, very good movement. Pagulayan tried to drop it. The steal. Tovera, Kulang slipped on the floor. And Kulang hit the deck hard. That was a weirdly awkward fall for Moses Kulang.
I believe he slipped as him and one of the Altas players were running in transition. But I believe there will be a review to see if there was any bad intentions from, I believe, Nuremdes.
Well, he basically tripped up. But Moses Kulang is really on the floor, unable to get up. We'll be right back, folks. Back live for this one, so no ill intent from Kenji Nuremdes. Common foul. Very inadvertent too, was in motion, but the way Moses Kulang fell was a little bit awkward. Big reason why there was a point of concern from the referees. Neither team has scored yet here in the second quarter. Let's see who breaks the goose egg first, folks. Topex Robinson wants to get Labadam in. He'll do so. Kulang will take a seat. Will have himself checked out for a little bit by the trainers. Amos, the lone big right now for De La Salle. Morasigan, Abadam, Tovera, Sardon. Tovera with the basketball. They'll flatten out again. Tovera, jump shot, tough shot for Joaquin Tovera. And he draws the foul. One thing about Joaquin Tovera, Derek, is that when he gets the basketball, he's not thinking anything else but the score.
To his credit, Jeff, it has worked in this ballgame. Tovera, very aggressive, looking for his shot. But again, he has made them thus far in this ballgame. So he definitely gets a pass from Coach Topex Robinson.
Tovera unable to knock down the first free throw. Ray Adam Maglupay is set to check in now for Coach Olsen Racela. Tavera, short arms that one. Part for the basketball. Cristino comes up with it. Velasquez now with pace. Abadam on him. Directing traffic is one Velasquez. Maglupay. Pagulayan, sorry, with it. Pagulayan wants to attack. Pagulayan nowhere to go. 8 on the shot clock. Corpus. Galabot with it. Velasquez attacks. Jump shot, foul line. Unable to get it to go. Amos soars for the rebound. Rivera looking across the timeline. He does so. Series of moves. A kick outside as a Marasigan driving, kicking into the corner. Sardon fires a three. Back of the rim. No. Marasigan soars for it. Marasigan with it. Out up top is Amos. Amos the cross, the spin. Amos flip shot, not there. The rebound will go to the Altas. Neither team yet on the board, Derek.
Yes, you have great defense from both sides. As Jim Corpus finally ends the deadlock here in the second quarter. Great defense from both the Altas and LaSalle here in the second quarter.
Finally breaking the goose egg. 22-19. Tavera the cross, speed outside. Ball is hopping for Dlsu. Abadam bumps, spins, jump shot. Abadam got it to go. Heavily challenged. Earl Abadam knocks it down anyway.
That's his favorite shot, Jeff. The one where he falls back and fades away. And now the backcourt again for the Altas doing damage.
Kurt Velasquez now. Great move. 24-21. 6:52 left to go. Driving on the inside is Joaquin Tavera. Believe he draws the foul. 24-23. Here's the score. Maglupay now checking in. Margojo Cruz back in. 24-21, the Altas maintaining arm's length distance as LaSalle zips it inside the spin. Marasigan, he will go to the line for 2 free throws. Good aggressive game from Boris Marasigan. Known more as a downhill player, very strong. Getting a lot of good reps in as Makalalag will check in here for Sardon. Marasigan will go to the line. 2 free throws. Able to knock that one down. He breaks the goose egg in this quarter for Dlsu. Derek, so far both teams, they sort of really have a good feel for each other in this game so far.
Yeah, they look like they have each other scouted very well, Jeff. Especially we saw here in the second quarter. They're breaking up the sets here by both LaSalle and the Altas. Great job scouting and game planning here to start off this game.
24-23 is the score. Casinillo Abadam pressures. Gets back defensively. Gojo Cruz, Abadam defends him. Cristino now with it. Fires on top of the key three. That one is way short. Rebound Maglupay. Outside Corpus. Step back. Drives on the inside. Outside a wide open look. That one is front of the rim. No. What a Seagun snares it. Tavera on the push. Nobody guarded Tavera. Tavera bumps on the inside. Tavera puts it up. Good defense that time by Gojo Cruz. Casinillo dribble drive. I guess Makalalag. Oh, LA Casinillo broke down the defense. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Again, Jeff, Casinillo, he has a different step to him in this ballgame. A lot more aggressive compared to their previous matchup. And that's exactly what they need. If you're Coach Olsen LaSalle, you need your captain, your point guard, to be more aggressive.
So 1 point lead for the Altas. 24-23 is the score with 6:01 left to go as we near halftime. 7 got that back in the game. Casinillo, the former Ateneo de Cebu star, able to knock down that free throw. Bangs home too that time. Alec Castanillo, cool, calm, collected at the free throw line. He now has 8 points in the game. Great start by Alec Castanillo, Derek. And again, the Altas, if they want to beat De La Salle, their backcourt is going to have to get it done.
It has to be their backcourt, Jeff, considering La Salle has more size in the front court. And it has worked for them thus far in the ball game. We've seen multiple other guards step up right now, aside from Castanillo. Gojo Cruz has scored a couple of points, as well as James Corpus.
Cortez hunts down the rebound. Another opportunity here for La Salle. Cross-court pass to Abadam. Wasn't in the right spot. The turnover, the ball will go back to the Altas.
A bit of miscommunication there from Cortez and Gagate, Jeff. Gagate did not expect that pass to be going his way, ending in a turnover.
So far, only 3 turnovers for De La Salle. Turnovers have been a very important stat to look at for team success as Corpus lines up the 3. That one was sideways. Cortez now with it. Corpus gets back. Cortez turns on the gas. Stops. Spins. Cortez. And he hit the crowd. The bump by Corpus. Cortez asking for a foul.
He did get one.
Well, he did get one.
But in this first half, Jeff, the Altas have been very physical with Jacob Cortez, really trying to get him off his game.
There's a message trying to be sent by Coach Olsen to Sella somehow. That's 3 times already. First was the landing. The other time, Cortez got clocked by a screen. And the third time on the baseline, they tried to send him into the crowd.
They're trying to see how cool the Cool Club is right now, Jeff.
Well, Jacob Cortez is no stranger to physical contact. He is one of the best point guards in the entire country for a reason. You're going to need to do a lot more to rattle one Jacob Cortez. 26-24 now is the score. Second free throw for Jacob Cortez. I believe the Altas are in the penalty.
If you're De La Salle, Jeff, you have to use that to your advantage. With 5 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter, they're already in the penalty. Expect them to be more aggressive heading to the paint.
Gojo Cruz now with it. Gagate defends him. Gojo Cruz has the mismatch. Taugiran, nakalalag now on him. Gojo Cruz, Gagate one more time. Gagate right there with Gojo Cruz. Picks up his dribble. Great defense by Cortez. Ball should stay with the Altas. Castanillo will inbound. Dive will defend. 6 on the shot clock. They're going to have to go quick. Elsano, Gojo Cruz, thought about it. Steps in closer, high rising jumper from Mark Gojo Cruz. Elevate, put it up and in. Mark Gojo Cruz, Derek.
The backcourt again sizzling here for the Altas. Have already 17 points combined between him and Eli Castanillo.
The turnover by Cortez. Altas on the run, 3-on-1 developing. Bad pass by Mark Gojo Cruz. Had Ray Allen Maglupay on the lob. Turnover, the ball's going back to the De La Salle Green Archers.
Good intention there from Gojo Cruz, Jeff. Maglupay just a bit short for that pass, resulting in a turnover.
Cortez, Castanillo will defend. Crowd chanting for De La Salle on this one. Altas might be feeling like this is a road game. Cortez picks up his dribble. One more pass. Diep lines up the corner 3. Not there. Gagate and Kaugiran fighting for it. Ball will stay on this side of the floor. Coach Olsen Nasela asking in Tagalog if natapik mo, meaning did you touch it?
And
Coach
now
Olsen.
Yep. They will challenge. One of the referees was waiting for Coach Olsen Nasela to challenge that call.
We'll be Go. Back live for this one. So the coach's challenge unsuccessful. Looks like it was last touch by the Altas. Cortez now with the basketball. Inside to Gagate. Gagate, nowhere to pass this ball off to. Gagate, jump shot up. That one is back on the rim. Rebound Makalalag. Makalalag soars, not there. And the rebound will go to Ralph Kaugiran. It's a 3-point lead for the Altas. Gojo Cruz. Directing traffic. The handoff is back to Maglupay. Upstairs they go to Helsano. Helsano, top of the key three. Back of the rim, part of the basketball. The foul will be called. I believe it's on Abadam. So the foul's on Daeb. Every time a shot goes up, deep in that paint, there is so much going on in the paint.
Definitely a stark contrast to the previous game, Jeff. This game, both teams were showing a lot of their hustle.
Helsano, jump shot not there. Fight for the basketball, Gagate Kaugiran. Another possession here for the Altas. Third possession now to try and score. 28-25. Altas shooting 43% from the field. LaSalle shooting 33%, but they're only down by 3. Their defense again holding serve. Gojo Cruz with it. They go inside to Helsano. Has the mismatch. That's a foul on Cortez. Jacob Cortez could not believe the call. You can tell by his reaction he does not agree with it. Helsano trying to argue that he went up. It's a 4th possession now.
Oh yeah. Again, the Altas a lot more aggressive here in the second quarter, really crashing the glass, trying to generate second chance opportunities.
The Altas now looking to inbound the basketball. Casinelio nowhere to get this pass off, though he does set the Remnes by the corner. Bit of a dangerous pass that time. Helsano, Gojo Cruz, elevate, not there. Part of the basketball, it's Abadam.
Bit of a bad foul there by Helsano, Jeff, as they are in the penalty. So a chance for LaSalle to finally get back on the board after being cold these last few minutes.
Abadam will go to the free throw line. With the way the crowd is chanting there, it does feel like a road game right now for the Altas. Which is strange because there's no home and away in the NCAA or the UAAP, if I'm not mistaken.
As you gotta love, Jeff, about this Roja City crowd. They are loyal and die-hard basketball fans.
Abadam, 2 for 2. Now a 1-point lead for the Altas. Tolabo checks in. Cristino checks in. Trying to break the pressure. Casinelio comes to the basketball. Makalalag will apply pressure. Casinelio turns on the gas. Near seal that time by Daeb. Attacking on the inside, Cristino picks up his dribble. Doremdes, a floater in the lane. Unable to get it to go. The tip by Doremdes, and that is a foul on Earl Abadam.
Great job there by Doremdes, Jeff, to follow his shot. Again, another second chance opportunity here for the Altas.
The Altas have a 1-point lead. LaSalle going through this motion again where they're shooting a bad percentage, but their defense and second chance opportunities and efforts are a big reason why they're staying really, really close in this game.
And that's been the story for LaSalle this entire tournament. We saw it against Adams and we saw it against Team UAC, but come the second half, they just know when to turn on the gas.
Quinez about to check back in now, about to check in, sorry, for De La Salle as Doremdes now. Knocks down the free throw. Quinez will check in for Earl Abadam. Cortez, Doremdes, applying pressure. Cortez releases to Makalalag. Driving on the inside, JC Makalalag. Sword for the layup there that time, Derek.
That can be the struggle, Jeff, of going full court pressure. It leaves the paint so wide open, and Makalalag abuses the defense of the Altas on that possession.
Gojo Cruz, Estolabot, Gagate shows. Back to Gojo Cruz. High rising jumper once more. Short. Part of the basketball. Estolabot. Casanillo, no hesitation, fires a three. Gagate backs at the dive. On the run, De La Salle. Cross-court pass. It's Taquines. Makalalag saves the possession. 14 to work right there for JC Makalalag. Makalalag attacks, drives, dives. JC Makalalag. Back down the other way. Smart Gojo Cruz. Quick to attack. Dolabot bumps Gagate. Dolabot puts it up. And 7 Gagate cannot believe the call. Looked like it went straight up, Derek, but the foul will be called.
But on those previous possessions, Jeff, for LaSalle, there's something Makalalag is seeing from the interior defense of the Altas. Back-to-back layups.
JC Makalalag, you got to give him credit, known more as a shooter, scorer in space. Incredible athleticism the last 2 plays, Derek.
There was no way Talabot was blocking either of those layups from Makalalag, Jeff. Again, using the vertical to really generate offense for his guys.
31 to 30 now. It's a 1-point lead for De La Salle. On the floor right now for Coach Olsen Racela. L.A. Castanillo, Cristino, J.M. Talabot out on the court. J.D. Pagulayan and Kimji Dorimdes. Cortez, Makalalag spins, Makalalag nearly got it to go. JC Makalalag, Derek, is showing that he has an offensive bag, and it's a slasher offensive bag at that.
You see it here, Jeff. There's nothing on his mind right now except to attack the rim. That time, a foul, and nearly got the shot to fall.
Joaquin Tovera will check in for Jacob Cortez. Makalalag 2 free throws. And I believe, because the Altas were in the penalty for quite some time already, attacking downhill, looks like Coach Opex Robinson made it known that this is going to be the game plan. See if you can get yourself some easy points at the free throw line as Makalalag backrooms that one.
Because overall in this first half, again, a poor shooting day for LaSalle from 3. Only 2 of 11 from 3-pointers. So that's why they decided to mix up their their offense by knowing that the Altas are in the penalty situation, being strong and aggressive through the rim.
Makalalag, second free throw, got it to go. Marasigan will check in. Makalalag, a great showing as we near halftime. He'll take a breather. Orgo with it. Tovera back in the game for De La Salle and Coach Topex Robinson. Orgo, Pagulayan, Doremdes now with it. It's Cristino. Guinness hit the deck. Attacking on the inside is Doremdes, flipped it up and in. Had daylight. When Guinness hit the deck, Doremdes took off.
Great offensive set there by the Altas, Jeff. That's what they need to do more of, a lot of off-ball screens, and that time an easy layup for Doremdes.
Marasigan, Doremdes. Marasigan attacks, Marasigan. Wants Doremdes on the block. Spin by Marasigan, nowhere to go. The kick is to the corner, one more pass up. Guinness lines up the 3, front of the rim, no. Marasigan fighting for it. Cristino able to secure. Orgo now in transition. Tovera gets back defensively, so does the rest of LaSalle. Cristino, jump shot up, that one is gone for Cristino.
Great showing here by the Altas this entire first half, Jeff. Everyone has contributed for them.
They are playing a great game. The offense has been very spread out. Multiple contributions for the Altas. That's Tovera. Cross. Slash. Not that time. And the rebound will go to Doremdes. Orgo now with it. Tovera trailing the play. Cristino giving daylight. Fires 3. Good!
We talk about the crowd, Jeff, for LaSalle. The Altas as well. Having a strong crowd here. Really giving his team the energy, as we see there, that 3 from Cristino. A quick 5-0 burst for the Altas.
Jericho Cristino nearly brought the house down here in Rojas with that one. 29.7, folks. 37-32. We'll be right back. Back live for this one. 37-32. 29.7 left to go. The Altas of the NCAA flexing their muscle in this one. It's a 5-point lead, Derek.
For Coach Olsen Nostalgia, you cannot have planned this first half better if you're the Altas. Really playing aggressive here, and again, everyone's been getting involved on offense.
Diab now with it on the block. Sorry, by the elbow. Manasigan now on the block. Doremdes on him. Manasigan likes this matchup. Good defense by Doremdes. Great hands. Doremdes in transition. Doremdes kicks. Pagulayan outside Orgo. They get back defensively, talking about Dlsu. Inside. Big shot by Cristino. The Altas, Derek, they're playing as a team. They're playing as a unit. Orgo the spin. Finds Cristino in the paint. Floats it up and in. Cristino bumps the lead of the Altas up the
We are now in the halftime game of the game between Uphsd-Altas and Dlsu Green Archers. I have here the Deputy Commissioner Wilmar Candido. Being the Deputy Commissioner, how's the game so far? Because we have teams from Australia and teams from the Philippine Basketball, UAAP and NCAA.
Well, this is a big opportunity in the first place, most especially to this city that they have this kind of activity. The international activity, basketball invitational tournament can help and boost tourism to this place in the first place. And second, the sports development of the city and the exposure of the international to our national players. And it can bring pride to the people of this city of Rojas and Capiz province.
Yes, no. We also do not close the opportunity for these kids to be part of the national team or to be playing in the NCAA and UAAP, knowing we have grassroots basketball. It opens opportunity for them to be able to join these teams and become invited here in the city. should we expect for the next following games? And ano pa kaya yung dapat makita natin from the international and the Philippine collegiate teams?
I think it will become so intense again. Even when we started the first day, the second day, parang championship na yung nangyayari. So, like I said a while ago, this is amazing. So, kaya masaya yung crowd natin, yung mga nanonood, dahil most especially the kids. Talagang for me as a basketball enthusiast, lucky yung lugar na ito na having with the different national players and our international na nagpapakita ng skills that will help to our country, most especially. And I'm hoping in the coming days, most especially the coming crossover, mas lalong magiging mabigat at intense, like I said a while ago, yung magiging laban nito.
Yeah, so once again, these tournaments, invitational tournaments, help inspire kids to play and discover grassroots basketball for them to be able to join, hopefully, these teams in the future. Once again, the Deputy Commissioner Wilmar Candido for the first ever Rojas City Invitational Tournament 2026.
The Rojas City Invitational Tournament 2026. Team sponsors: MBM Construction, NLB Construction, B-Shine Pharma, Kingsfield Rice Solutions, Wellmar Merchandising, Lux Production. Platinum sponsors: Big City Design and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corp, Cal Spolshu, Shuffles, FNE Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Plantanan Park, JP Orleans and Realty Development Corporation, Civic Merchandising Inc., Megagold Construction and Development, Aviscor Motor Inc., Capiz Electric Cooperative Inc., BY & Sons Trading Inc., Dolce Via Beauty, Solid Motorcycle Distributor Inc., Historia Forest Garden. Other sponsors: PCPPI Iloilo, San Miguel Brewery Inc., Metro Rojas Water District, RV Marketing, Nature Spring, Gold's Gym, PLDT, JM Sports Apparel, Partners, Capiz Mansion Bye Bye, Aura Condotel, Aluncina, San Antonio Resort. The Rojas City Invitational Tournament 2026. Team sponsors: MBM Construction, NLB Construction, B-Shine Pharma, Kingsfield Rice Solutions, Wellmar Merchandising, Lux Production. Platinum sponsors: Big City Design and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corp, Cal Spolshu, Shuffles, FNE Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Plantanan Park, JP Orleans and Realty Development Corporation, Civic Merchandising Inc., Megagold Construction and Development, Aviscor Motor Inc., Capiz Electric Cooperative Inc., BY & Sons Trading Inc., Dolce Via Beauty, Solid Motorcycle Distributor Inc., Historia Forest Garden. Other sponsors: PCPPI Iloilo, San Miguel Brewery Inc., Metro Rojas Water District, RV Marketing, Nature Spring, Gold's Gym, PLDT, JM Sports Apparel, Partners, Capiz Mansion Bye Bye, Aura Condotel, Aluncina, San Antonio Resort.
Third quarter.
Back live for the Rojas City Invitational Tournament. You are watching from the Dingoy Rojas Civic Center. Javeth Quinola, Derek Quinola on deck as Cortez dives to the rim. What a move by Jacob Cortez, diving into the hole. Able to put that shot up and in. This game, by the way, folks, is brought to you by MBM Construction, backing Brian Curl Basketball, NLB Construction, backing UAC Keysboro, B-Shine Pharma, backing Adamson University, Kingsfield Rice Solution, backing Dlsu University, Wellmar Merchandising and Lux Production, backing the University of Uphsd-Altas. Also brought to you by Big City Designs and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corporation, Cal's Poultry, Shuffles, F&E Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Plantanan Park, JP Orleans Realty Development Corp., Civic Merchandising Inc., Mega Gold Construction and Development, Avescor Motor Inc., Capes Electric Cooperative Inc., BY and Sons Trading Inc., Board Member Junjun Billones, Solid Motorcycle Distributor Inc., Historia Forest Garden, and Gold's Gym. Derek, that first half, the Altas pushing the pace, getting great looks, also getting second shot opportunities. Dlsu, the problem that continues to haunt them is their inability to really score consistently. And the Altas somehow winning a little bit of the battle when it comes to effort. That's how they have the lead, 34-41.
You mentioned it during the start of the game that it had to be their backcourt. Casinelio, Gojo Cruz, and Cristino doing a lot of the heavy lifting for them on offense. But in that first half as well, LaSalle didn't really go to their bigs in Amos and Kulang, who only played, I believe, 6 minutes and 5 minutes respectively. So expect LaSalle to really use more of their size, because that's where they have the advantage.
Moses Kulang in the game along with Mason Amos. They lob it up to Gojo Cruz, unable to get to the basketball. Abadam in transition. Abadam back outside to Mason Amos. Cortez with the basketball. Lots of time to work with here for Jacob Cortez to flatten out the floor. Cortez, Casinelio on him. Cortez bumps, step back, jump shot. Jacob Cortez back on the rim, fight for the basketball. And we talked about it, Derek. Again, a big reason why LaSalle stays in these games. Moses Kulang's effort on the offensive boards.
Yeah, and it was on full display right there, Jav. Moses Kulang again giving them another opportunity. What he did there won't reflect on the box score, but it does give LaSalle more opportunity to try and score.
41-34, outside the Makalalag, driving on the inside. Inside to Kulang, he'll slam that one home. Great look. They'll need more of that from Kulang, but that's exactly what you want of Dlsu. Good looks inside and able to finish the possession cleanly.
Yeah, Jeff, expect them to try and, again, use their size more, especially with how they've struggled from three this entire ball game.
Mark Gojo Cruz with a heads-up play. Cortez gave chase. But the ball will go back down the other way to the Altas. Gojo Cruz out of the court. L.A. Casinelio. Ray Allen Maglupay. J.M. Tolabot. And Ares Borja. Casinelio. Moving the basketball are the Altas. Back to Casinelio. Attacks. Nowhere to go. Outside the Borja. Shot clock reads 8. Casinelio with it. Amos on him. Casinelio. Gojo Cruz on the curl. Gojo Cruz fakes. Puts up the tough shot. Unable to get it to go. Did not hit iron. In transition, it's Abadam. Abadam secures, goes up with the layup. Abadam, Derek, in transition. That's what LaSalle leads, easy buckets.
And again, also a great move there by Abadam, just reading Casinelio, who was trying to reach in there, waiting for him to try and pick up the steal, and ended up getting a wide open layup.
Balabot looking for the handoff. Gojo Cruz, daylight up, 3 for the rim, no, and the rebound will go to Moses Kulang. Makalalag pushing. Makalalag laying it home. LaSalle now is only down by 1, Derek.
Way too easy of a drive there by Makalalag. Again, Jav. We saw it in the first half. He went for a couple of easy layups there at the end of the second quarter. Again, it showed that kind of defense cannot
Back live for this one, folks. Dlsu University only down by 1 now. 7:16 left to go here in the third quarter. You are watching live from the Dingoy Rojas Civic Center. The Altas on the floor, Gojo Cruz, Eli Casinillo, Aris Borja, J.M. Talabot, and Ray Allen Maglupay. Maglupay with it. They zip it inside the Borja. Zone look now from Dlsu. Cortez giving chase. Borja fakes against Kulang, and he's able to get that one to go. That time, Derek, good attack by Aris Borja, not afraid of the defense by Moses Kulang. Took the contact, absorbed it, and one for Aris Borja.
It was a pump fake jab there by Borja that really got Kulang up in the air. And another strong, aggressive jab. If you're at the Altas, that's what you have to keep on doing. Just very strong and go aggressive to the rim.
Amos able to soar for the rebound. Jacob Cortez with the basketball. Tips it to Abadam. Back up top to Jacob Cortez. Well, with a shot clock here for Dlsu. Abadam. Zone looking from the Altas. Makalalag attacking it. Out up top to Cortez. They zip it. Great pass. Makalalag with a tie.
Great ball moving there by Dlsu in that possession. And for Makalalag, again, he has been on fire for Dlsu this entire game.
Borja the drive. Looked like Kulang got a piece of that one. Amos in transition. Zips it to the other side. It's Makalalag for the lead. Unable to knock it down. But the way JC Makalalag has been playing, Derek, if you're Coach Topex Robinson, you are happy with that shot.
Yeah, you can live with that kind of attempt if you're Coach Topex Robinson. That was also a pretty wide open look for Makalalag. We know he's very capable. That time just could not get it to fall.
We are tied at 43. 6:14 left to go here in an action-packed third quarter. NCAA versus UAAP. Abadam right in the jersey of Eli Casinillo. Joaquin Ludovice in the game now for Dlsu. Pressure defense on Eli Casinillo now. Casinillo, Maglupay with it. Abadam on him. Maglupay. Borja off the window, unable to get it to go. Kulang soars for the rebound. That's a foul on Maglupay.
Maglupay tried his best and used all his might to try and get that ball away from Kulang. Great, gotta give credit for Kulang for having strong hands, not letting go of the basketball.
The rebounding efforts of one Moses Kulang. A big factor for Dlsu. Ludovice with the basketball. Casinillo, pressure defense. Ludovice. It's to Amos. Abadam on the cut, bad pass. Turned over. The ball bounced on the baseline. The ball will stay with Dlsu. Jericho Cristino checks back into the game. The pro Dlsu crowd lets you know how they feel as Dlsu looks to take the lead. Ball will go down the other way to the Altas. Cristino will inbound. Casinillo will apply pressure defense, or will be pressured by Ludovice. Casinillo turns on the gas. Casinillo nearly got it to go, Derek. Been a quiet couple of moments now for Eli Casinillo after the great start that he had to this game. That time, good aggressive takes. They're going to need more of that, especially here in the third quarter as we move to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but that's the kind of offensive looks that you can get, especially when your opponents are picking up full court. That time, Casinillo with the heads-up play. He had Ludovice at his back and went for the left, leaving Ludovice with no other choice, again, but to pick up the foul.
The Altas back out in front. As Casinillo now, second free throw. It's Ludovice. Amos out on the court. Abadam, Makalalag, who's had a great game, or having a great game so far. And Kulang for Coach Topex Robinson and company. Ludovice will get it to Amos. Steps it to the corner, Makalalag, open for a heartbeat. Good defense by the Altas. They'll stay in this zone to limit Kulang. Kulang goes up. Amos goes right back up there. And we are tied once more. Casinilio, it's Borja, top of the key. They'll get it to Maglupay. Makalalag on him. Borja, open for a second. Kulang, using that height. Good defense again by Moses Kulang. Abadam in transition. Has Ludovice. But the ball will sail out of bounds as Mark Gojo Cruz that time with a heads-up play.
Expect LaSalle, you saw it on the previous possession, Jeff. They made a concerted effort to get Kulang involved on the offensive side. Expect them again to go through that offense with Kulang or Amos down low in the post.
Makalalag will inbound. That's probably why also Marcella went zone. To see if he can prevent that, but we are tied once more. Ludovice with daylight. Ludovice, jump shot up. That one is too strong. Part for the basketball. Doremdes comes up with it. Gojo Cruz in transition. Marasigan chasing. Cristino, Amos on him. Borja, Doremdes. Doremdes jumps up. Got it. Good looking shot that time from Kemji Doremdes. That was great ball movement in action by the Altas that time, Derek.
The bigs of the Altas have done a very good job, Jeff. Once they receive the ball, setting like a bit of a screen to get their guards open looks, and we saw that Doremdes with a wide open look.
The ball will stay with the Altas. Orgo looking to inbound the basketball. He does so to the corner. Marasigan hounding Doremdes. Altas will inbound once more. Doremdes. Get this ball off. It's to Orgo. Orgo, jump shot up. That one is good for Sean Orgo. Lead now the Altas up 4. Ludovice trying to come to the basketball. It's Marasigan now. Marasigan hounding with the defense of Doremdes. And that's a foul on Doremdes.
Foul number 13. Country Doremdes, that is third personal for the Uphsd-Altas.
Really interesting here by Coach Topex Robinson, Jeff. Going for Ludovice, instead of Joaquin Tovera to start off the second half as Cortez is back up.
Marasigan, the pick by Doremdes. Marasigan chasing Doremdes. Out off top to Borja. Amos on him, the cut by Gojo Cruz. Nowhere to go, hounded with the defense of Kulang. Shot clock reaches 10. Gojo Cruz sees an advantage. Dancing, driving, oh, Gojo Cruz! Accelerates and left Kulang in the dust. Marasigan, Doremdes on him. Quiet game from Boris Marasigan. Amos kicks. Marasigan 3 up. Front of the rim, no. The rebound will go to Mark Gojo Cruz. They go to Doremdes. Ludovice gets back defensively. Up top, the Gojo Cruz. Marasigan on him. Cristino with the basketball. Looking for the handoff. The pass is to Orgo. Tough shot from Sean Orgo. And he knocks it down. Ludovice flips it up and in.
Great back and forth here, Jeff, from both teams. The backcourt for both squads now really doing a lot of damage on the offensive side.
Speed, quickness, pace. These two teams embody it, folks. Doremdes downstairs. Doremdes nearly turned over. Wide open 3 up. Front of the rim, no. And the rebound will go to Kulang. Ludovice in transition. Altas get back. Amos lines up the 3. That's good!
If there's one spot, Jeff, you can't leave Mason home. Amos wide open. It's by the elbow 3-point line again with another 3.
Gojo Cruz turns on the gas, flies to the rim. The athleticism of one more Gojo Cruz there. Springs in those legs.
And that's not what you usually see from one Mark Gojo Cruz, Jeff. He usually likes to go for the perimeter shots or the 3-pointer that time, showing us how athletic he really is.
J.D. Lion set to check in. Outside Amos, can't leave him free for 3. Short that time. Marasigan able to secure. Back to Ludovice. Ludovice on the attack, behind the back, not there. Orgo in transition. Marasigan trying to get back. Marasigan, Gojo Cruz meet in the air. And that is a foul on Marasigan. Hot and heavy action. Marasigan hunted. That's just terrific effort from Boris Marasigan there.
Yeah. On a 2-on-1 break, it looked like an easy layup, but Marasigan putting in a lot of effort to run back off that turnover.
A timeout out on the court. 56-50 is the score. We'll be right back. Back live for this one. Final 2 minutes as we near the end of the third quarter. The Altas, Derek, they have been a pleasant surprise throughout this entire tournament for sure.
Yeah, Jeff, once their backcourt gets it going, the rest of their team goes with them. Eli Casinillo and Gojo Cruz got it going there early in the first quarter. And then they had Cristino get it going there to end the second quarter. And now, in this third quarter, they've done it by committee with Orgo and again, Gojo Cruz.
Gojo Cruz in and out on that one. Uphsd-Altas is set to check in. Final 2 minutes here of the third quarter, folks. Jam-packed crowd here in the Dingoy Rojas Civic Center. An amazing crowd on hand this fine Sunday evening. Uphsd-Altas checks in. Orgo will take a seat. Sorry, Gojo Cruz will take a seat. They'll apply pressure. Dlsu as Ludovice will look across the timeline, staring at a 7-point deficit. Daep, Marasigan with it. Doremnes on him. Cortez up top. The screen by Kulang. Cortez zips into the corner. Good hands by Orgo. And Orgo stepped on the sideline, unhappy with himself.
Orgo thought he got the clean steal there. Jeff was not able to secure his feet and stay in bounds.
57-50 is our score. 99 seconds now as we near the end of this one. Or sorry, the third quarter. Amos set to check in for Kulang. Ludovice, Ludovice, Amos, Marasigan, Daep, and Cortez for Coach Topex Robinson. Ludovice will get it to Cortez. Cortez, step back, jump shot, Cortez, unable to get it to go. Amos fighting on the inside, no. Rebound will go to Kaugiran.
On the ground on number 21.
Great effort by Ralph Kaugiran. After all the bigs of the Altas have gone through, that was light work. That was light stuff, to be honest, after all that they have gone through in this tournament.
Oh, yeah. With the bigs from UAC, the bigs from Team Brian Curl, what happened between Amos and them down low is light work to them.
It's probably something that tickles them in the morning now as Kaugiran knocks down the free throw. Interesting fun fact, Mason Amos used to play for Team Brian Curley when he was developing his game via their grassroots program. That's an interesting fun fact. Credits to our broadcast director, John Dave Casas, one of the very best in the industry. And it's an 8-point lead for the Altas. Ludovice zips it to the other side. It's Cortez. Cortez to Amos. Back out up top. It's Cortez. Ludovice directing traffic. Marasigan. Marasigan. Cortez. Shot clock reaches 8. Got to go here for Jacob Cortez. That's a foul on Doremdes.
Foul number 13 to Doremdes. That is 4 personal. 4 to the Perpetual offense. Substitute proposed for MG Doremdes.
Dovera will check into the game now for Ludovice. Great quality minutes from Ludovice. Stable point guard, an alternate ball handler for Coach Oprex Robinson. As Joaquin Dovera now back in the game. Cortez with it. Cortez. Crossing. Cortez. Spins. Cortez diving on the inside. What a move! The Cool collected Jacob Cortez, scoring on the inside.
He would not be denied on that possession, Jeff. Cortez looked like the ball was fumbling from his hand, but good control, able to navigate through the lane, score the 2 points.
Ball now in the hands of Calgiran. Hand off to Orgo, pumps a jumper, back of the rim, back of the board. Amos and Cortez able to secure. Dlsu now with 30 ticks up to go in this quarter. They go to Marasigan, wants to attack the defense of Cristino. Or Pagulayan, sorry. Marasigan, they'll flatten out the field. Marasigan, kick, Cortez fakes. Cortez, jump shot fading, not there. The rebound will go to the Altas. Pagulayan, to the corner they go. Corpus for 3, short. Rebound fought for. As Corpus, we got it off. Oh, we got it to go! That one hurt for Dlsu, Derek.
3 men for the Altas have to end that third quarter. Coach Oprex Robinson was pleading for an offensive foul as Cortez did that flop. But then, again, the hustle, the second chance opportunity.
Reklamo nito, please. Let me know.
5-4-3, 5-4-3.
The fourth and final quarter of this one. The Altas up by 9. 61-52. Velasquez now in the game. Go get on with it. Amos pressures. Diep. Cristino. Velasquez. Back out Cristino. Great hands by Mason Amos on the run. Back to Amos. Could not get the layup to fall. Lost the basketball on the way up. They zip it inside to go get on. Puts it up. No. But for the basketball is Diep. Marasigan looked like he took a shot in the face. Cortez, Amos down on the block. Once Marasigan, outside to Cortez. Bumping inside, kick, Amos fires, corner 3. Unable to get it to go, great boxing out that time by Cristino. Velasquez trying to shut Dovera. They go to the corner. It's Pagulayan. The Altas with a 9-point lead. The turnover. Ball will go back down the other way to the LaSalle Green Archers. Both these teams have a colorful history. For more on that, we will go now to our courtside reporter, Charo Angelio. Charo?
Thanks, Jeff. It looks like the Perpetual Altas are turning up the heat and taking on the LaSalle Green Archers seriously. The Altas have continued to build their momentum and put the Green Archers under pressure. A clutch three-pointer in the final seconds of third quarter gave Perpetual an important boost, ending the quarter with the Altas leading 61-52. With just one quarter remaining, LaSalle will need to make some big adjustments and mount a strong comeback, while Perpetual looks to protect and extend their lead. Will the Green Archers fight their way back, or will the Perpetual Altas hold on and secure the victory? Stay tuned for the exciting final quarter here at the third day of the Roja City Invitational Tournament 2026.
Thank you so much, Charo. On the court right now for the Altas, it's Cristino, Pagulayan, Velasquez, Tulabot in the game. Corpus rounds out the 5. The rebound will go to Velasquez. Derek, the Altas, we talked about one of the biggest advantages for De La Salle has been their effort and their ability to produce multiple possessions. The Altas doing a great job of boxing out and doing a great job of limiting the number of possessions for De La Salle.
Yeah, despite the huge size advantage for the Altas, they have not been able to maximize it. You got to give a lot of credit to the bigs of the Altas, Tolabot, Bora as well, really doing a great job of boxing out. As we see Cortez finally with the 3 here. If they want to try and steal this game, it has to be their backcourt. Talk about LaSalle, Tovera and Cortez.
Tovera, Cortez have been spectacular so far in this game for Coach Topex Robinson. Outside, near steal, driving, float game. Front of the rim, no, and the rebound will go to Cortez. Marasigan in transition. Marasigan against the defense of Pagulayan, and Marasigan will draw the foul. Interestingly enough, a guy who is kind of on ice right now, having a great game, JC Makalalag.
Oh yeah, Jeff. With how LaSalle has struggled here in the second half, Coach Topex Robinson has been mixing up the lineup this time, going for a backcourt of Tovera and Cortez. Let's see how long he will have Makalalag on the bench, who is currently leading the team, the second leading scorer next to Cortez with 12 points.
Marasigan will go to the line for 2 free throws. Final 8:03 left to go in this game. Boris Marasigan able to knock down that first free throw. Marasigan unable to knock it down. Velasquez. Corpus given daylight. Looked like it was blocked by Cortez. Good defense that time by Jacob Cortez, Derek. And the ball will go down the other way.
Doing it on both sides of the court is Cortez, Jeff. Again, it has to start on the defensive side of the floor. On offense, they have gotten it going here this entire second half. Amos has made a 3. Cortez has made a couple of buckets. Again, it was their defense that really struggled in the third quarter.
Tovera turns on the gas. That is a foul as Tovera went strong in the hole. The handles of Joaquin Tovera are very, very impressive. The way he moves with the basketball is kind of similar to Jacob Cortez almost.
But without the Cortez likes to shoot from the mid-range, Jeff. Tovera very aggressive and fearless, opting for to drive through the lane and try to generate a foul.
Tovera able to knock it down. Don't look now, Derek, but the lead of the Altas is now 3. It's a 1-possession game in this quarter. It's a 6-0 run by De La Salle.
Substitution. Arbiter Cruz. Rodrigo Cruz.
Velasquez. Tovera on him. Full court press look here for De La Salle. Cristino now with it. Pressure by Cortez on Cristino. Gets it off to Mark Gojo Cruz. Gojo Cruz. It's 5 on the shot clock here for the Altas. They gotta go. Velasquez a drive. Velasquez a drop pass. Nearly picked off. It's a shot clock violation for the Altas.
Great defensive possession there by Dlsu. Now finally, Olsen Rosella going with his trusted backcourt in Eli Casanillo and Mark Gojo Cruz to really set the table for them. Because to start off this fourth quarter, they have yet to score a bucket.
A big run here by Dlsu. A three will put them in front. A two will tie. Tavera with it. Tavera for the lead. Nearly got it to go. Tolabot will secure. Casanillo with the basketball now. Cortez will defend. Navigating through screens. Casanillo jump shot. That was a big shot by L.A. Casanillo. The lead of the Altas is back four.
Right on cue there, Jeff, was Eli Casanillo helping the Altas finally get the first points of the quarter.
Cortez with daylight, sets his feet, knocks it down! Big shot from Jacob Cortez. Now it's one, the lead of the Altas.
If you're the Altas, Jeff, that kind of defensive effort will not happen. Cortez was way too wide open there on that possession for De La Salle.
Tavera unhappy with the call. Makalalag checks in. Makalalag now in the game. Morasigan, terrific minutes. Rebounding, defending. Maglupay looks to inbound the basketball. Nearly 5 seconds. Got it off in time. Maglupay, Cortez on him. Shot clock reset. Maglupay, good hands by Amos. Numbers if they hurry for De La Salle. Cortez to Tavera. Tavera attacks. Tavera. Should be a traveling violation. It is a traveling violation on Joaquin Tavera.
Great drive there by Tavera. Again, a bit too over-aggressive that time. He did have a lot of options there with his teammate, but decided to try and score by himself, resulting in a turnover.
Diep in the game now. So Coach Topex Robinson. Borja in. Tolabot will take a seat. Final 6:13 of this one, folks. Tavera with a steal. Tavera dribble drive. Looking for the bump. Tavera puts it up off the window. LaSalle now out in front, Derek.
Yeah, exactly, Jeff. After trailing by 9 points to start off this fourth quarter, LaSalle with a lead back. Here to start up until this point, and now LaSalle really flexing their muscles here thanks to their backcourt.
Gojo Cruz backs that off the window. 65-64 now is our score. Cortez went for the block that time. Bit of a bad move by Cortez. An opportunity now to rebound. Cortez probing, Cortez, daylight, Cortez kicks, good hands by Maglupay, the turnover by Jacob Cortez. Moses Kulang set to check into the game. Gojo Cruz on the probe, the cross by Gojo Cruz, penetrates, drops it up to Borja, able to finish.
Great read there by Gojo Cruz, Jeff. Leaving, I believe, Dive in the dust, then finding his big man Borja was wide open in the paint.
Tovera blocked by Helsano. The rebound to Vera. Kick. Amos fires three up. Tied. Knotted at 67 apiece. Mason Amos. That's Casanillo the drive. Casanillo the kick. Gojo Cruz the fake. Gojo Cruz. Cortez on him. Pounding on the block. Gojo Cruz spins, fakes, inside, steps in closer. Got it to go. Gojo Cruz. The money man for the Altas, Derek stepping up when they need him the most.
Again, the patience there by Gojo Cruz, Jeff. Sizing up the defense there against Cortez and waited at the very last second to really try and get a much better look.
Amos, not that time. Makalala fighting for it. That is a foul on the Altas. The ball will stay on this side of the floor. Kulang in, Abadam in. Amos will take a seat. Rovera will take a seat. 69-67, 4:11 left to go.
14 on the shot clock.
Cortez will inbound. Abadam trying to come up that peel action. They zip it inside the dive. Ball is on the floor. Players fighting for it. Because of that effort, LaSalle with another possession.
Great defense there, sort of by the Altas, have breaking up their baseline inbounds play. But luckily for them, though, the possession arrow will favor them. Another chance to try and increase their lead.
Joaquin Tovera looks like he is vomiting on the sideline. Not sure what's going on with him. But I digress. 4:07. We hope he's okay. Looks to be shaken up a little bit with something. 69-67. It's a 2-point lead. They get it out to Diab. Cortez attacking. Cortez double pumps. The rebound will go to Maglupay. Casanillo in transition. Casanillo, Abadam on him. They go inside. The steal by Cortez. In transition. Cortez dives. No foul call. Dive. Puts that up and in. Casanillo against Kulang. Traveled by the sideline. Goes out of bounds. The ball will go back to the Dlsu Green Archers. Amos back in. 3:37 left to go. LaSalle has been on the comeback trail the whole game, Derek.
Yeah, Jeff, again, great play there on the defensive side of the floor. Really forcing a turnover. But again, on this side of the floor, Cortez has struggled here in the fourth quarter. Where will they generate offense?
Abadam, jump shot. Nearly got it to go. Fight for the basketball. Borja touched it last. The ball will stay with the Green Archers.
Gotta love the crowd here at Rojas City, Jeff. It was very hard to hear you during that last 30 seconds of action. They are into this ball game.
They love their basketball out here in Rojas City, folks. A very great, passionate basketball crowd. One of the best cities for basketball. Cortez, Amos, open for a heartbeat. 3 to work with. Cortez, it's a bomb. It lands! On the Perpetual Help Altas. Maglupay open for a second. Borja now with it. LaSalle in front. Gojo Cruz out on top. Borja for the tie. Front of the rim low. Abadam the tip. Players at the deck. Kulang inside fakes. Kulang puts that up and in.
Great heads-up play there by LaSalle, Jeff. Now they have a 5-point lead, which is actually their biggest of the ball game.
A 5-point lead now for the Green Archers. Casanillo nowhere to go. Helsano will line it up. Lozano with the answer.
Back and forth we go, Jeff. Both teams now trading haymakers as we head down the last 2 minutes of this game.
Cortez now, Casanillo on him. The Iverson cut by Makalalag. Makalalag attacks. Makalalag with daylight. Puts that up and in as well. Casanillo now. Abadam on him. Morha. Gojo Cruz. Fakes. Jump shot. Gojo Cruz. Back on the rim. Back on the board. And will stay with the Altas. Kalabot now in for Borja.
On that play, Jeff, for the Altas, great effort there by Maglupai, not giving up on the play, and they all rewarded with another opportunity to try and trim their deficit.
We are in the final 2 minutes of this one, folks. Altas, Archers, going down to the wire. Maglupai inbound, gotta get it off. That's 5 seconds, they don't call it. The Altas dodge a bullet, the Labot, hook shot, no. Kulang rebounds. Cortez now with the basketball, Ray Allen Maglupai. Defensive duties. Trying to put the screws on the cool cup. Cortez wants to flatten out the floor. Cortez looking to attack. Cortez fakes, kick, one more pass. Makalalag attacks. Makalalag. And he will go to the line for 2 free throws.
With how Makalalag has played here in this entire ball game, Jeff. A great heads-up play with how good he has been from 3. Opting for the fake and then going for a drive. But just a great play to really up their lead here in this game.
The Dlsu crowd, the pro Dlsu crowd, loud and proud. They have been chanting the whole song. Their 6th man has been amazing. Not just today, but throughout the entire tournament as Makalalag knocks down the free throw. It's so loud here in Rojas, Derek.
I had to grab my headset, Jeff, just so that I could hear you.
I'm gonna pray that I can hear anything at this point with how loud this crowd has been, especially for Dlsu. 77-72. We have a full arena for this one, folks. Makalalag. 2 for 2 for JC Makalalag. Coach Olsen Racela wants time. 78-72. We'll be right back. (78-72). 86 seconds left to go. NCAA versus UAAP. La Salle in this 4th quarter have outscored the Altas 26-11, Derek. A massive 4th quarter performance by the defending UAAP champs. They're up by 6.
They were able to really flip the tables here in the 4th quarter, Jeff. After starting this 4th quarter, trailing by 9, now they have their biggest lead of the game at 6. And you have to give a lot of credit to Jacob Cortez and JC Makalalag for really bringing them back in this game.
Kulang, Makalalag, Amos Abadam and Cortez for the Archers. Escasinilio Tolabon, Lozano, Gojo Cruz, and Pagulayan for Olsen Racela and the Altas. Pagulayan with it. Kulang on him. Kulang will defend up top. Great defense for the Archers. Casinilio nearly got it to go. Abadam on the rebound. The Archers can go for the kill shot here. Cortez directing traffic. Amos thought about it. Back to Cortez. Shot clock reads 10. The Kuko with the ball in hand. Wants to dance. Cortez cross, step back, jumper. Cortez nearly got it to go. Makalalag with the save. Another possession for Dlsu. Shot clock now 8, now 7. Cortez fakes the handoff. Jump shot Cortez. Nearly got it to go. Fought for the basketball. Amos able to secure another possession for LaSalle.
3 opportunities here for LaSalle to try and get a bucket. Even though they don't score here, they shoot a lot of time off the clock.
Good defense there with the Altas. In transition, Kulang, kick outside. Great hands again by Moses Kulang. Cortez absorbed a lot of contact there that time. No foul called. Great stand with the Altas. Ball will go down this way. 17.7 left to go.
Great use of the verticality there by the Altas, Jeff, preventing Cortez from trying to score 3 times on that possession.
78-72. Funny game plan by Topex. He has Kulang playing free safety up top, and everybody else is playing a box-type defense down in the painted area. Casinilio got an inbound. Kulang is basically playing free safety by that center spot. And for good reason. That's why Amos the rebound. Dlsu is going to pick up the W. Terrific representation by the Green Archers. Magnificent game from the Altas. It will end with Dlsu moving up in the standings.
That was full display, Jeff, of the heart of a champion. They were trailing for a majority of this ball game, but again, they never quit. And again, they trusted their guys to really help them pull away with this win.
Amos can add on to the lead of Dlsu. 9.9 left to go. Amos unable to knock it down. Daep, Makalalag, Abadam, Kulang, and Amos will round out the 5 for Topex Robinson as they look to end this game. Crowd filing out now. Terrific crowd here in Rojas City, folks, as Amos on the miss. Casinilio gotta go really fast. Israeli Casinilio. They go to the corner. Pagulayan 3, short. Rebound Daep. And Dlsu will pick up the W. Green Archers move up in the standings. Green Archers will have one more game tomorrow, folks. Altas, that'll be it for the elimination round. A great showing with Altas, representing the NCAA terrifically. We'll be right back, folks, with the best player of the game tomorrow. Another set of games here in the Rojas City Invitational. We'll be right back with the best player of the game.
Lionheart Security Agency, Lantanan Park, JP Orleans and Ria, the Rojas City Invitational Tournament 2026. Team sponsors: MBM Construction, NLB Construction, B-Shine Pharma, Kingsfield Rice Solutions, Wellmar Merchandising, Lux Production. Platinum sponsors: Big City Design and Prints, Toyota Rojas City, Tanduay Rojas, RKF Industrial and Installation Corp, Cal's Poultry, Shuffles, FNE Enterprises Inc., Lionheart Security Agency, Lantanan Park, JP Orleans and Realty Development Corporation, Civic Merchandising Inc., Mega Gold Construction and Development, Avisfor Motor Inc., Capiz Electric Cooperative Inc., BY & Sons Trading Inc., Dolce Via Beauty, Solid Motorcycle Distributor Inc., Historia Forest Garden. Other sponsors: